Hi everybody. Okay, so I'm better today because I actually got the required sleep I need. I don't feel like I'm not myself because yesterday, yeah, I got maybe the night before I got maybe 6 hours of sleep total, and that is just not enough for me because yeah, I just can't function. So I was even thinking about not doing the videos yesterday because I wasn't sure how lucid I sounded. So, okay. But I have some thoughts here, so I that's why I titled it that because I took 2 days off so I would have a weekend. Now I haven't done that in I don't know the longest time because I've had this channel a little over 2 years now, and when I started, I did a video or some videos every day. Now I realized a couple months into it that I need to take days off or where I don't have to make videos because I never wanted this thing to be a pressure situation. So, um, yeah, I'm still gonna do the videos, but I just might not do 10 a day. Depends on how much content I can make from what's going on top of, you know, I try to give you guys deals and things about products every now and again. Um, but I also don't want to overload anybody because just because you make a bunch of videos doesn't mean they're all good. So, like I always say, I want to give you guys quality videos. So, that's why I don't do so many. Unless I'm really into something and then I'll talk about it or promote it or something. But, yeah. So, uh, yeah, okay. On the thoughts thing, I was watching, what I think I said in the video yesterday that I didn't watch the Melody Ferris trial, but I watched when they started deliberation because the subject matter of the trial was very provoking for me. So I didn't want to watch it because I didn't want to know all the details. Um, and I was surprised at first that it took them 4 days to come to a verdict. And but they did. But it's kind of strange because I had seen and heard kind of that. Well, I think I said this yesterday too. But they came to a verdict after they were a hung jury for a while. So, yeah, I I had never seen that happen before. Yes, I've heard of hung juries before or mistrials, but never where they're you can't decide and then in a short amount of time they make a decision. And the point is that all decisions in the courtroom have to be unanimous. Okay? So that's what makes it so thought provoking because they went from no decision or they couldn't come to a decision to they made a decision in about a day because Friday they didn't have it. They were deadlocked. And then on Monday they came to the unanimous decision of guilty. So yeah, that was interesting. Okay, another interesting thing is now I did cover the Sarah Boone trial. Um, what's interesting is she's demanding a new trial already. Now, the thing is that I'm not sure. I know she can appeal the decision. That doesn't mean she's going to get it reversed, but she can appeal. But I never heard somebody demanding a new trial. Although I kind of thought about it a little bit today, and it makes sense and it doesn't. Okay, it makes sense because they're supposed to sentence her on December 2nd, which is coming up very shortly here in less than a month. And so maybe that's why the reason for the quickness of she wants a new trial. Now, do I think she's going to get a new trial? I really don't think so. I think the facts stand for themselves, and the jury made the decision of guilty, and also she, which it's funny because we live in a country where you're not, you're allowed to testify on your own behalf. However, if you choose not to, they're not supposed to hold it against you. The thing I find um, strange, a little strange, is she decided to testify on her own behalf. So if she didn't want to testify, she didn't have to testify really. I don't know for sure if it would have came to the same conclusion, but we'll never know. We'll never know. So, there's that. Okay. There's another trial that, um, well, I gotta say it was kind of odd from the beginning because I had never seen a RICO trial before. Um, okay, so the YSL trial started off with 5 defendants, and Young Thug was the main defendant, right? The lead defendant. In a week, in a couple of days' time, 3 of those defendants um, pled, had plea deals, accepted plea deals. Now we only have 2 people left on the trial. And I'm not really watching it. I only watched it for a couple minutes yesterday because I was kind of interested to see what would happen and how it would move after the lead defendant is gone, essentially. So, okay. They've changed. I don't know if they've changed, but I saw and heard a different guy than I'm used to. And I don't know. Okay. Since this is my opinions, this is my opinion on this. Okay. Um, the guy they have asking the most questions, I don't like his style because it seems like he doesn't know what he wants to do. He'll say, I want to introduce this as a piece of evidence, but before he'll get there, he'll say, well, let me ask you this first. So, if you're like me and you like a linear structure or something that makes some semblance of sense, then with him going back and forth, I'm like, okay, what's your point? What are you trying to prove here? What are you trying to say? So I was going through that yesterday. Although I do have to put into the fact that I wasn't really myself yesterday. So maybe I should try again some other day when I'm actually, you know, fully here. So maybe that was that too. Um, um yeah, okay. I just wanted to talk about a few things because, like I said, um, those couple of things were on my mind, so I just wanted to put it out there. All right. Bye, everybody.